protein. Yeah, team and protein.
That's how you say it. You say protein.
Like he escalated it.
Yeah, he escalates the team, where I escalate the pro.
Protein.
Yeah, you see?
Say it again.
Protein.
Yeah, why you say protein?
I don't know. I just think about the EIN when I first look at protein. That's what I think about mainly. Protein. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's ever since I ever think protein, I always said protein.
Me too. Protein.
Because I think about the EIN in it.
Now you changed it a bit.
Protein.
But earlier you said, I'm eating a protein.
Protein bar. Yeah, I mean a protein bar.
All right.
Welcome back to the podcast.
Welcome back to the podcast. What do you guys think? Protein or protein?
Yeah, is it protein or protein?
There you go.
So that's what it is. He's
Put it
trying
in the comments, please.
I'm telling you.
It's protein.
Protein.
It's protein, yeah.
How am I going to transcribe this?
You want to make sure that you're
putting the syllables.
You want the EI.
Yeah, the EI. That's what I thought. The EIN, yeah. Make sure you get your EIN numbers too, because I lost mine a while back and had to start a whole nother LLC. What the heck? Wow. From protein to EIN and get your EIN number.
And your LLC.
Literally.
Yep. Man, are we on?
Yeah, you guys.
This ain't that.
Damn. All right. Let me make sure I chew my food. My protein bar by Alani New, which is a really good protein bar. Protein bar, yeah. GBC podcast. We are here with the one, the only, the infamous Yirmeyah Leonard. What's up, Yirmeyah? Do we get to put the little applause
That's
in the background?
That's what I should have did it for you guys.
I don't know, man. I don't think we need the keyboard anymore. Last time I had the most random. In the last episode, we had the most random little clips going through the thing. I'm like, what the hell is that noise?
Make sure y'all check out the last episode, because what they were talking about was getting kind of deep, but not deep in it as in like you don't need to listen to. You need to listen to it because them boys trying to get canceled. So, hey,
yeah, it was fun.
It was fun. It was dope. It's dope to listen to the people that you work with talk about things that you watch on a daily, probably, because a lot of people in the workforce don't do that.
Yeah, definitely not. Definitely probably don't need HR in here right now. I don't know how that would go. Can you imagine if we brought in a professional human resource director?
I think the closest person to our HR is Jenna.
Oh God, that's terrible.
The only thing I think
she's the worst.
No, I'm talking about because she like, well, not like when we speak vulgar or say different things. I think when she like holds us accountable and just keeping us together, make sure you're on track for work.
Yeah,
that what. But everything else is hell nah.
Appropriate. She would definitely not be the one that would keep that in line. Yeah. So no HR anytime soon at OneSource. Just because.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to that. Yirmeyah, tell us, who is Yirmeyah and what do you do here?
I am Yirmeyah. I'm from Orlando, Florida. I love videos and photography. I really started with videos, to be honest. The reason why is because I was in high school and I was dancing in the lunchroom. A lunch, to be exact, Wekiva High School, and nobody wanted to record me. So I was pretty good at dancing back then. I took it serious, joined the step team, joined the dance team, came in step team captain, stuff like that. And nobody just wanted to record me with my little ugly ass little phone. So what I did was I went to the pawn shop and saved up some dollars and bought me a little like, it was a little camera. I forgot what they call. You hook it into a USB and everything, but it could shoot 4K too back then.
And you made a decision. I will never not be filmed dancing ever again.
So I literally bought me a little camera stand and put that up and started recording myself after school and at lunch. And started uploading YouTube videos. Those YouTube videos are still up too.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh man, we gotta bring those out of the archives. We have to get those.
They're still up. I can actually download them. I still got them on my YouTube channel. But that started everything. And I'm gonna be very honest. dancing is what got me here. The reason why I say that is because also dancing got me to the point of finding myself, because I used to go in the malls before this whole TikTok generation thing came out. I was already in the malls dancing, just trying to get a crowd, but I was not doing it I was doing it a little bit for the crowd, just to see people smile, because a lot of y'all walk around with your heads down and you look sad as hell. So you might see me dancing, you might be like, and you might just change your facial expression. But I was doing that for confidence. That's why I was going in the mall.
To build confidence?
Yes. I would literally tell Malcolm to record me and then beef my head up to be like, bro, just go fucking do it. Just stop doing it. Because it's one of the hardest things to just do anything in front of people.
Yeah, that's big. Like, put yourself out there like that.
That got me into sales, though.
Okay, because you weren't shy.
I wasn't shy. I was literally going for, as they say, go for the no. But all in all, got my first little dance video, doing dance videos, and then that got me into video recording, which is this guy hit me up and was like, yo, I saw your dance video. You want to make a quick music video? I'll charge you $100. And my pops always told me, if you can make $100, $50 off, or $20 off of something, you can make thousands of dollars off of something, or millions. So I took it and ran with it. Bought my little first pawn shop camera and started making music videos. That's how a lot of videographers start, more than likely.
Random question, surrounded by cameramen right now, right?
Yeah.
You got 3 of you guys in here right now. You said you started with video and then got into photo. Is that typically reversed? Is it normally like in the camera world, like do you normally start off with photography and then go into video, or is it not always both?
I think photographers, I don't know, they could speak for me, but I think photographers get in their own lane and they kind of stick in photography for a minute.
But then
the ones that I know.
Do a lot of videographers, did a lot of videographers typically start with photography or jump right into video? Just curious.
To be honest, now that you say that, I took heavy photography to learn the camera. And what I mean by that is I was just snapping pictures just to learn the aperture and doing a lot of things. I remember the first time I did my first photo shoot with the first camera was Christmas at Altamont Mall, because they throw the lights up and everything. Yeah. So I was out there just seeing how good this Canon T1i was when it comes to dark, like lights and being in the dark and stuff like that at nighttime. And and then after that I switched over to video shortly after, because I just wanted to dance and I wanted to record myself. But I had to learn the camera and the lighting and everything like that to see what was the best way to record myself, to be honest.
So it started, though, your passion was dancing. You picked up the camera just so you could capture yourself dancing.
Yep.
But then that translated into you falling into the camera.
Yes.
So how did that transition take place, and what did that look like? So when did it start, like, okay, this is going beyond me just filming myself dancing, I want to do something with this device?
So like I said, 2011 is when I graduated. 2010 is when I was first getting into the camera and I was recording myself at the lunchtime. Speed up, let's go up to 2013, because 2011 I graduated. 2013 is when I got my own first camera and I actually went out and I was still making those dance videos heavy. And because I had a little dance crew and I was going to competitions and I was just setting the camera up, recording. And then after that, people saw my dance videos and they were, hey man, how much can I get you to record this or record that? And so I didn't know much, but the camera intrigued me so much, because I guess it put me in a mindset that, dang, I can get like free exposure. More people can see my dance videos off of me recording myself, but then I can put them on YouTube. And then maybe if I put them on Facebook, at that time there was no TikTok or nothing, but maybe I put them on Facebook too. People will want me to make some dance videos or videos for them. So that just got me in that mindset. And then after that, someone literally hit me up probably like a month or two after this big competition me and my boys had in Tampa. And I did a little music video thing, and that's one thing about cameras, and I know these guys can vouch for that, is that when you start and people see your work, they're gonna literally just, word of mouth is crazy. It just spreads like wildfire. So that's what happened, and it took off.
You still do dancing?
Yeah, so if you go on my Instagrams, I definitely still dance here and there. I don't do it as much, but I do it for the exercise now, and I do it still for confidence. I don't want to forget not being confident in your environment that you're in whatever situation you're in life, because that people mistaken that for cockiness sometimes when it's not. It's just you got to really take hold of like the time you're in. Like right now, this podcast, I'm very talking kind of confident on this mic because I ain't shy right now. Like I've been doing this for a minute, just like how he is. This guy take off on the mic, but I just grew that. I had to keep that going, and it started with dancing. And so you'll still see me at the mall sometime. You might catch me downtown making a video. You can go on my Instagram right now, go through the last, I would say 10 posts. There's one video in particular where I cross-phase videography and dancing, and I was color grading, and I mixed my dance video in it, and I try to mix both worlds now. So, but yeah.
Bro, people's fear of being cocky destroys their confidence. You know? Like, think about that. Like, there's a big difference, but they can sometimes look the same.
Very true.
And some people, I think, feel like, you know, they don't want to be cocky or come across cocky, and then that destroys all their confidence. Man.
That's so true because, oh my goodness. Like,
confidence is key.
Confidence is so, that played I didn't know, I'm going to be honest, the first time I really got confident was when my dad, he had a little side business, and he used to do irrigation, and we used to go to these big neighborhoods, and 3-story houses and stuff like that. I'm talking about stuff that I know now, like, dang, I was dreaming back then and didn't know it, but he used to have us knock on the doors to get business.
Door to door.
Because what do you think? A little kid coming to knock to the door, ain't nobody finna shoo off a little kid at that time.
They want to give you the money.
Yeah. And so plenty of times I remember, how you doing, sir? We got a little lawn service irrigation. You know, we over at Mr. Blase's house. We doing his. We just want to see if you probably want to partake into what we got going on. And
locked you in.
You're like, yeah. So that's where I kind of got my first piece of confidence.
And now the camera's your thing, full time.
Yeah.
So with that, taking something that, which is actually funny because Josh and I just literally talked about this. So I think this is a good thing we could go into, right? You find your passion in the camera, and now the camera, your hobby, something you're passionate about, becomes a job. It becomes your work, right? It becomes your way of living. So we were talking about like kind of the danger in that sometimes when you take something that you really love to do, something that you're super passionate about, and then it becomes work. So do you find that with yourself being a battle, or does your enjoyment play a role in the sense of it never feels like work? You just really truly doing what you love. Do you ever battle that at all?
Yes, for sure. There was a time where I got depressed pretty heavy with trying to understand what I wanted to do with the camera. It was right when my dad had died, and I'm not even talking about the depression of my dad dying, but I'm talking about the depression of, I got on the road trucking, and I was like doing the trucking thing, but then I hopped off the road after a year, and I pretty much went full-fledged into the camera. Like I made that I got off the road truck, and I was like, man, I'm gonna post every day. Everybody just gonna have to see me. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. And I was just going crazy with the camera, dropping so much content. And then there was a slight moment where it switched, and I was looking for a job, to be honest. And I sat back. I was applying every day for everywhere. I'm talking about, I was applying so much. I was probably doing 20 applications a day on Indeed, and nobody was hitting me back up. But that was only the third day of doing that. So, but
3 days.
But I was just so hungry. I came back off the road, but I had money saved up, but I dropped all of that into my camera equipment off of the road trucking. And everybody knows trucking people make some money. I ain't had no kids at the time. I ain't got no kids now, but
I was about to say,
I ain't had no kids at the time, and I ain't have no major bills, so I wasn't attached to nothing. So I was banking some money. I came back, dropped some money on the camera, but then my mentality went to, let me go get a regular job. And so where it clicked is I was at home applying, and I sat back, and I was like, what the hell am I doing? And I got depressed in the moment because I was applying everywhere and not thinking like, damn, why don't I just try to find a camera job?
Yeah, do something like that.
And it didn't click, and it clicked. So right then and there, I switched, And I switched my whole mentality, and I started looking up camera jobs. My first camera job was this detailing company that's in Lake Mary. Great guy that owns it, but I'm gonna just be strictly honest. I wasn't getting as paid as I thought I should be getting paid, but I learned a lot in that moment. Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't even subtract that from my life, because I was making 8 videos, 10 videos a day, but they were all short, but it was getting me to push more.
Yeah,
push
you learned
more,
how to push content.
Yeah. And so right then and there, that's when I felt, to answer your question, that, okay, I like doing this, and I like doing it every single day. Even though sometimes I might get depressed, I'm still not going to give up on the camera, because the reason why is because I feel like I'm showing my life through the camera. Mm-hmm. So I think even these people need to see that. They need to see what I'm going through. Even now, like, I'll get on the camera and talk about these depressing times or what I might be going through, or just showing them how to get through it. So all of that is accountable of, like, the past on why, like, how I went through trucking and got off the road and all of that type of stuff. But I believe the camera is going to be sticking with me probably through the rest of my years till I die.
That's your thing.
Yeah, like, I don't even care if it's a job. Like, I'll find I'm gonna find work.
Find a way to do it. Yeah. What's been the most rewarding thing that you've had happen due to discovering these passions in the camera?
The most rewarding is doing what I love to do, which is being on the camera. At here, One Source, to be honest, this all loops around. The confidence got me to the point where saying, fuck it, get off the road and post. I kept doing that even when I was going through the depressing moment. Something just told me, like, keep going no matter what during that depressing moment. I didn't technically stop posting. I slowed down, but I kept posting. And then after that, what happened was I was meeting people. People saw my work, and I started meeting people, and I met somebody that you know. And at the time, I didn't know Ryan, but lo and behold, this guy, I guess Ryan throwed him a gig, but he couldn't take it up because he was busy. But then this guy hit me up because he saw my work, and that was all through because of hashtags. I was hashtagging Orlando photography, videography. I was doing all of that stuff.
That's how it connected.
Yeah, and then he found me, but we had been locked in through another homeboy through him and the hashtag he found me through. And then one day he was like, yo, bro, I got this gig, bro. And I was like, what type of gig? Because we all know as videographers, it's like, what do you need? What do you need?
What you get into.
And so then eventually he told me about Ryan, and Ryan set up an interview, and boom, like,
here we are.
Yeah. What year is it? That was 2021? Yeah.
2020.
2020?
I don't know.
2021.
I don't even know what year it is right now.
It's 2023. What a year and a half.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Almost 2 years.
Dude, I have a question, because depression, you mentioned that a few times, right? And you went through your father passing, which I can relate there. You mentioned different periods of your life. You go through depression for different things. Let's hit that real quick, because a lot of people don't talk about depression. Social media, we tend to show the highlights of life. We don't really show the negatives, which is something I know we've tried to do here, is like really show. Yeah. I mean, if you go back into our archives, you'll see the hell we went through the past few months. So we always try to be that transparent. But anyway, circling that back around, how do you stay motivated? How does Yirmeyah stay motivated? You go through all these ups and downs. You're trying to find your path. You're dealing with death and these catastrophic moments in life. How do you find motivation to keep picking it up, keep doing what you're trying to do, keep pursuing what you love to do through depressing times and hard times?
I would mainly say is dealing with depression. I think you really have to know yourself. Finding who you are, to know that you have such a skill set that even if you get so depressed where you feel like you might not want to do it anymore, you still are like, dang, I can pick this up and still do it even when I'm feeling bad, because I find the joy even while I'm depressed. I picked up a camera and still made it work. And if you don't technically know, like, your love in your life when it comes to something you might want to do forever in life, I think that will hinder you sometimes when when you're depressed. Because a lot of people, when they're depressed, I feel like they truly don't know themselves. Because sometimes you can literally like shine that energy. Like, let's say you're so depressed, but the camera made me happy. So it
was like your antidote.
Yes. Like a camera made me happy.
So doing something you enjoy.
Kept me busy.
Big.
Yeah. So.
Well, this was cool. Guess what just happened? So when we were talking, I was referencing some notes. So if you see why I'm looking at my phone, it's because I'm referencing notes. I deleted them. So now we're gonna take what was trying to be structured and just go completely.
Let's go off the fucking rocker.
But no. So let's talk about. All right. Well, let's get here then, because I like this part, and I think this part can be good. I always like to know what people's goals are and ambitions are. Right. So we're in 2023. You've gone through this journey. You were trucking.
Yeah.
You were
22.
Trying to find yourself.
Yeah.
Then you found the camera. Then you ended up now clicking here. We're at One Source. God knows we got a lot going on here, right? What's Yirmeyah's goals moving into this year? Not necessarily at One Source, but just personally. What's Yirmeyah looking to accomplish this year?
Definitely want to get to the point in life where getting my financial situation, I would say, to the point where it's like I want it to be automated.
We talked about that.
Yeah.
Bills on auto pay.
Yeah, I want that, and then even if I don't get it fully, fuck that. I'm getting it fully.
Yeah, I was about to say, bro.
We're gonna stop all that in this year.
If you go in there right now, I promise you, if you go in there right now and you grab that 369 journal off of my desk right now, I already wrote it twice today because I do it three times a day.
You do, yeah.
But if you go pull it from today, you'll see today's date. And you'll see where I did it this morning at 5 a.m. and you'll see where I did it on my lunch. I wrote that because I write my manifestation down, but it asks, how does that look?
Yeah.
Well, finances are a big part of my goals too, right? And to have all bills on auto pay.
Yeah.
That's like step number one, dude. I want to accomplish that so bad.
Yeah.
Whether it's business expense or personal expense, I just want to put everything on auto pay.
Yeah.
You know, set up the auto reminder. Plus, you get the little discount. I think they offer you a discount.
Yeah.
Put it all on auto pay and set it and forget about it. Don't ever have to think about a bill coming in.
Heck yeah.
So don't say if. That shit can happen.
It can happen.
It's going to happen too this year. I believe it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so don't shut yourself short on that. Say it.
Yeah.
Say it. So finances is big.
Finances, definitely this year is probably towards the end of the year. It's definitely helping my mom get to a point where she can live in a house. She's not living in a house right now, and I want to be that son that literally just hands her the keys to a house. Now, even if I'm building my credit up right now, thanks to Ryan, he is very influential on that. But I ain't gonna lie. Bro. And it's the 6 months of him being influential when he was talking about credit and how he raised his up and did his thing, it pushed me to do it. And now, I ain't gonna lie, it has definitely, just give y'all a quick side story. Got into an accident. After I got into the accident, I didn't have the car. They had to not repo the car. They had to total the car. Once they totaled the car, I'm thinking to myself, like, dang, now I gotta ask for help to get to work and all of this. So I'm Ubering back and forth to work, people taking me home and stuff. Long story short, 4 weeks go in. One thing I learned at One Source out of all of this is that the way this man be moving, it does affect you in your life because you start moving. And what happened is in the matter of those 3 weeks, the insurance company that was handling everything got mad at me because I was calling every day.
Man, you gotta be
the lady was like, yo, this usually happens in 30 days. This is just your 3rd week. I'm like, nah, you don't understand. I gotta have a car. Yes. And so long story short is I ended up getting a car, and I got a car quicker than I lost it. I want to say that again. I got a car quicker than I lost it. The amount of time that I got into the accident and then lost the car, I got one way quicker. So with that being said, the credit thing, go back to the credit. The credit is what's got me the car. And I also got a trade line. And then after that, I ended up boosting my credit a little bit more and saving up some money. Got like $1,000 down. This is the key. Got my credit to the point where I did the little I called this man up and he was like, I'm like, yo, man, I think I could pull the trigger on this car. But I was like, I might just have to wait till next week till I get paid. And he was like, wait, don't you got a credit card with the points on it? I was like, yeah. And he was like, bro, you know you can change those points into the cash. I was like, what? And he was like, call Chase right now and see. I'm telling you can change that into cash. And I'm going to give you the real numbers. It was 90,000 points. He was like, oh, that's around $900.
Yeah.
And that was around how much money I needed. Long story short, called Chase. Yeah, you could change it to cash. And they literally directed it right to my account, $900, put that on the car, boom, down payment, got the car out, it's sitting in the lot right now. All of that to loop around and say.
There's two points in that, man. One is get your credit right.
Yes.
But two is, you know what I think about, bro? Because I think about stuff we've been through. Losing the car. Man, bad times and what may seem as the biggest loss typically is leading up to a level up.
Ooh, yeah. That's
because
so true.
it took you going through that big loss, right? You lose the car. It was the same with us with the house that flooded.
That's so
The
true.
house flooded. We lost everything. But that's what got us everything that we wanted in the house we would have never consumed. We would have never considered being in that time period.
See, you're right about that, because when the accident happened, the accident wasn't even like, it was so quick that I was in the moment of it happening. I'm trying to like think like, dang, this finna be over for me. Now I'm gonna have to like stress and all of this stuff. And I'm just in the moment of thinking. But now that I look back at it, that was definitely a level up. And
think about that. Think about the stuff we've gone through here.
Yeah, that is true. Yep.
There's always a level up on the other side.
Those processes and systems didn't come out of the wahoo.
Right. The greatest setback will lead to your greatest comeback.
No, facts.
You gotta let that happen.
Facts.
Gotta let that happen.
That's the beauty in it.
It's
all around me too. Now that you just said that, it's all around me. People leveling up, people going through things just to level up, and I think that's good. We all need to see that on a day-to-day or every week basis. So
we got a lot of content coming out.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about that a little bit. So we got the GBC podcast. What episode are we on right now? 3? This episode 3. This is only the 3rd episode. What is this? The 3rd week in the year? Is this week 3 of the
and
year?
We already pushing.
4? Oh, you were just doing that. I was like, wait, I thought he was saying, no, it's not the 3rd, it's the 4th. This is the 3rd episode. But this is like the 3rd or 4th week of the new year, right?
Yeah.
So what all do we have here? What do we got?
Okay, let's start. We got the mini. Matter of fact, let's back it up. We got Ryan's vlog that drops what? Every Wednesday.
Yep.
We got One Source's vlog that drops every Wednesday. Now we just started doing the mini series. Now I'm gonna tell you everything about the mini series. We got Stronger Together.
Okay.
Come on.
What is that?
Come on. That's Jenna and Ryan talking about couple. I'm gonna just be really honest. Couples shit that happens when you go through it and you find the beauty in it to build a business. Y'all might need to tune into that. A lot of y'all come on. Next one is we got Tech Talk with my boy Alex and who? Matt Tington. Matt.
We got to get Alex on this podcast.
We got to get Alex on here. I can't wait to get him on here. I'm going to just sit back and laugh the whole time. Get him a little drink, too.
Yeah, give him a gummy.
Oh,
Yeah.
y'all
I got some good gummies.
I'm not being on that one.
I forgot about that.
Heck, nah. That's going to be.
Yeah, I got them in the drawer.
3 mics. Oh.
Yeah, we got it. Okay. Anyway,
Matt
sorry.
and Alex to a tech talk. Then after that, they're pretty much giving you all the latest new tips and tricks and all the latest new softwares and everything that's coming out when it comes to tech. Then you got, come on, the one and only Creative Cuts.
Talk about that one.
Soto and Yuri, man. We over here killing it with the content. So everything, I know you just bought that camera. Well, we gonna tell you how to use that camera, what camera you probably need to buy with your budget, everything like that. Even when it comes with the software of using what type of cameras, even the updates you probably need to do. Let me just shut up. I'm going to the next people. You can just tune in and figure out the rest.
Figure it out.
Then you got, come on, Women in a War Room. That sounds horrible, but Women in a War Room. Alyssa And who? Nicole. Y'all need to definitely tune into them. I'm not going to sugarcoat or fake the funk, as some people would say. They killing it right now. They got probably 210 right now with views on their last one. Yes, they.
Let me check this out while you keep.
They got people commenting too, like real deal commenting. So I'm going to definitely shout them out. And I think every woman that is going through something in this business, corporate world, or whatever job you might be at right now, tune in to Women in the War Room, because they dropping facts, tips that can help you navigate through the business world. And I know right now, that's a deeper talk right now, but you just got to tune in for them. But it's a lot of stuff going on with women right now in this business world. And so they dropping all the gems to help you excel at a speedy rate.
Yes.
So
where in all of this,
we can't figure out the main one that makes me laugh every day is the boy with the fashion. He don't know that. I'm gonna be really honest with you. We was back there before the podcast. I put him on. He was selling that's why I gotta commend this guy. His son is out here selling T-shirts out the trunk. That's how it used to go down. A lot of y'all don't know that. And I'm seeing him at the back of the Honda with the trunk. Like, he must be got something back there. I don't know. This is naturally you got to walk back there and check it out. Yeah. And so he got some nice stuff back there. But I put him on my Snapchat. Who hits me up? FaceTime me. One of my boys hit me up. Hey, bro, who was that on the Snapchat that got some shirts, man? I like what I see. I'm trying to buy some. Make sure he don't sell them. So Fashion Forward, check it out with Peyton McNutt. He is talking about all the latest new sneakers, T-shirts, whatever you might want to come to when it comes to actually fashion topics. Artists too, because artists are heavy into fashion. He dropping all of that. So with that being said, that's all the mini series we have, but we can't forget about this show we're on right now.
Yep, GBC. That's dropping every other Monday. See, every other Monday.
Yes.
And check this out. This is what's super cool, right? First, you can subscribe here on the YouTube channel, right? So you subscribe, you're going to get the notifications. But if you don't want to watch it on YouTube and you just want to listen to us, you can go to Spotify. You can go to iTunes. You can go to Apple. You can go to Amazon.
Yep. Yeah, all on there.
Is there other things people listen to? Listen, it's
on
probably
SoundCloud.
on it. SoundCloud, okay. You
Anchor
can find
handles,
us
all of that.
everywhere and anywhere. And GBC Show, at the GBC Show on all social media platforms. We're heavily active on everything. So Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. You can find the shorts. You can find the videos. And we got a pretty cool, it's only the beginning of the year in episode 3. So I'm excited. I know we're going to have some crazy guests coming on. We're going to have some crazy conversations. Some are going to be more structured about life stories and people's journey, like this one, where we're going to learn about certain individuals and their stories and their passions. And then some of them are just going to be shooting the shit, talking about current topics, and what's going on in the world. And so you never know what kind of episode you might get. Okay, so that's why you got to stay tuned because you might get something. You're going to learn some things. We might share some value. We might share some tips. You might see the bad side. We might be talking about what we're going through. You might hear the life stories, more of like the biographies. You're going to find out what people have been through and then be shocked that you're not the only person going through that because other people been through it. Now you got somebody to relate to. And then you're also going to find people that have the same opinions and the different opinions than you. You're going to be offended. You're going to feel excited because you got people that share the same opinion, and then sometimes we might piss you off because you might not agree with anything that we say, but we're still going to hold strong to our opinion and we're going to honor yours. So make sure you stay tuned. Like that.
Yeah. The last one, make sure y'all check out the last one too. A lot of you Andrew Tate fans, I want y'all to tune in. We hate Andrew Tate.
No.
See, that gets people moving, man. That gets people moving. They was gonna click.
We're team Andrew Tate here all day. So
I had to wash it up right quick, man.
I know. I looked at him crazy.
See,
I'm like, wait a minute, man.
Hold on.
We're team Tate over here.
Nah, that's just trying to watch. I want y'all to go tune in for real.
We always talk about that. Crypto.
Oh yeah. We're not even gonna talk. That's a whole.
Hit on that real quick.
You can't hit on that real quick.
Talk about it real quick, man. What's going on right now? What's happening right now in crypto? Have we checked today?
I haven't checked today, but Bitcoin moving. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Bitcoin has been moving. Let's see where we're at right now. Let's see where we're at. What do you think? What do you think's happening right now? You think it's just a cycle, or you think we're on the way to a bull run, or?
I think we're on the way to a nice bull run.
Dude,
I definitely think we're on the way to a nice bull run.
It hit today.
24.
No, bro, it's over 23 though, so it's at a high right now. So it's on its way to 24, 25 for sure. We got Ethereum's up. XRP, you're a huge Ripple supporter, right?
Yes.
You love Ripple XRP. You've been in that since day one.
Yes.
You think their court case is gonna close soon?
I give it by the end of the year, knowing that they were supposed to do it last year. You never know when it comes to the CBDC, if I'm saying it right. The government in America, when it comes to certain things, America. So I'm gonna just really be honest. America, we're the last one to get on the roll with this one, but I think they're doing it for a reason, because America has to literally set all their ducks in a row so they can come out the strongest. And I think that's why I think they want so much control into it, so they have to do it the way that they're doing it, by prolonging so much. Like, how many other countries are already invested into Ripple, pulling so much money into it? So
you think we'll see a buyback? You think that's real, or is that that just talk, or do you think is that a real thing? Does the government offer a buyback for something?
They
like
did
that?
it for, what did they do it for?
It was something
a while back they did it for, before I was born. Oh no, it was probably during I was born.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah,
I can't remember what it was, but I heard there was something that the government.
They did. I forgot what it was. I don't know if it was.
Was it gold?
I was thinking gold.
Was
to
it?
be honest, I was thinking
we
gold.
We need to check that out.
Yeah,
I think that might be
Yeah.
something. I feel like so there's a lot of speculation that the government could offer a buyback for XRP holders at a higher rate. I wouldn't sell.
Yeah, because you got to really think.
If they're going to offer a buyback, then you need to hold on just a little longer.
Yes.
Because at some point I will dump and I will want to sell everything.
Yeah.
But I don't think it would be on a buyback, because that would tell me that I need to hold on to it a little bit longer.
Because if the government wanted that bad,
they'll come, yeah,
or
they'll just kill you and take it.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. A lot of these them boys is dying out there.
Yeah.
That's gonna really, bro. That's the topic. Hey, them boys got that money, and people started acting funny, and then a lot of them went on Twitter, started talking about. They was on their profiles. I forgot his name. The dude who created. I think it was Bitcoin, or I forgot which exchange or whatever coin, but he put on his profile and was like, yo, they're trying to kill me if Blase gets to my sister or something like that. So I forgot exactly what it said. I'm talking verbatim, but they ended up killing him the week after, I believe. But he's not the only one. There was multiple.
No, that's been going on for years. They kill people that are influential, or you got to be careful out there. That's why we got these people like Elon and them and the Tates and all of that. It's going to be a wild year.
Yeah.
I think we'll have a lot of topics, because we got the whole crypto thing happening right now. Do we have elections this year?
Yeah, I think
we have elections, right? Do we?
I think so.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
This year, November, oh God, we're going to go through elections. That's always a great time in America, because everybody's so united. So we got that going on. We've got the whole
elections,
economy thing.
20.
Yep. Yeah, dude. February 21st.
Oh, that's around the corner.
Because the new president would take office the beginning of 2024.
Oh,
January. So, yeah, dang. Okay, so we'll go through our so this is gonna be a wild year, man. There's a lot going on.
Dang, they might do the flip after that.
Could be. We'll see what happens. So, I'm sure we'll talk about it.
Yeah,
we'll talk about it. So just stay tuned. It's we're gonna wrap this one up here. You make sure you subscribe again. We're gonna check this out. We're gonna get back to our day. We still got some work to do today.
Yeah,
so
we're not done.
Let me just tell you, we do this podcast, okay? But this is in the middle of our office. All right. So on this side and this side, we're grinding and working all the time. So this isn't a fun podcast studio that we just pop in the middle of the day and shoot a podcast. We shoot it in the middle of a work day. We've been working all day long, and we got some more fun stuff to do. So check out all of the channels, not only the GBC. Wait, outside of One Source and all the stuff they already probably know, where do they find your personal so they can see the dancing?
Oh,
because he uploads dancing videos every day, right?
Not every day.
A dancing video every day on his TikTok, guaranteed. So tell them where they can see that.
All right, so TikTok, you can find me at That's Yuri. THATSYURI. That's your. I'm actually gonna be starting to post heavy on TikTok again because that's just Instagram. You're a little bit slow, but Instagram you can find me at Yirmeyah Leonard. I might be switching that over, but Yirmeyah Leonard. I know y'all don't know how to spell that, so bear with me right quick. YIR as in Randy, MEYAHLEONARD. You'll see it right below.
We're gonna
somewhere.
put that in the description.
Yeah, because I know y'all can't handle that.
In the description.
But it's a very unique name, so yeah, I'm out of here.
Peace. GBC. Till next time.